Dawn Fitch Mitchell, and Director of Supplier Diversity. I ended up in this industry by fate. I did not plan to be here. I started in cosmetology, then I became a vendor systems manager, and the world of advertising called to me. And as a business owner, I believe I was just brought to be here to help other business owners find their way in the advertising industry to be able to work with corporations and agencies like ours. It's a wonderful feeling to be able to help small businesses and to be able to help diverse owners find a niche and find and build relationships with agency leaders. It could be partially true, but the common misconception is that there isn't anyone in advertising that cares about diverse business growth or diverse leadership. My job is complex. I lead the supplier diversity initiative for DDB worldwide, mainly focused in North America. And what that means is that I develop strategies for our North America agencies so that we work with minority and women-owned, LGBT-owned companies. And that means that our clients would like our agencies to work with minority and diverse-owned companies. I also work with our teenagers or high school students with our diversity D3 internship program. And so we educate high school students on what it's like to be a business owner, what it's like to have a diverse program in their business when they become leaders, what it's like to have a diverse culture, and what that means to have a strategy that will make them a leader in the future. It's difficult to have to influence people to change their behaviors. We're used to doing what we do. You know, it's how you're hardwired is you. It's your life. It's the way you're built. And to tell people you should change what you do because because I asked you to, or because our clients say we should do it, is not the easiest thing to do. So that's the most challenging, and to provide reasons of why that should happen and why it's good for the economy in the future, and to influence change is probably the hardest thing I do. But the most gratifying part of what I do is when that happens, and when our agencies start to understand the value of working with diverse companies, the value of identifying diverse talent, and how we can create interesting work by using great talent, and understanding that talent comes from all walks of life. And one of the best things that have happened for us in our agency at DDB is that we've won a Supplier Diversity Award from the AAF. Well, I used to be a business owner, and I also used to be in business development. And so I understand that when you go knock on the doors of clients and they say, no, we don't want to do business with you, I know what it feels like to be rejected, if you will. You're too small, your company needs to work harder, or you come full circle. You can't get the experience because you're too small. And then, and now I'm on the corporate side, and it's having to tell the corporations or the smaller companies the same thing. I have an appreciation for how they're feeling. So I have some empathy, and I also have the opportunity to educate them, to provide some mentoring, and so there's an opportunity to give back. I'd probably tell myself to just keep going. You have to keep knocking on those doors, and eventually it could take 10 years, and I've seen it happen for a lot of small businesses, but that door can open when you're trying to get into large companies. I think internally we have to pause for a moment. And when I say pause, I think this industry is quick. We need to rush to make decisions, and when we're rushing and we're trying to do things quickly for our clients, and we're powerful people, but when we make these powerful, quick decisions, we don't have time to consider other cultures, other choices that we could make, consider that there are a wider audiences, and when we do all of that, we can make a powerful message that could spread to a larger audience and create a stronger conversation. I think the diversity of thought, and that's because there are a lot more women that are moving up and escalating in the ranks. There are a few more minorities that are moving up and escalating in the ranks, and there are more C-suites that are understanding that change has to happen. Well, first of all, the future is diverse. That's the world today. The conversation is what changes America. There's no one shade of anything. There's no one shade of color. There's no one version or dimension of anything in life. So why shouldn't there be diversity? Advertising is conversation.